Music, industry talk, stories, equipment and more. We are Crossfader and this is off the record. Off the record. Off the record.
Hello, welcome back to episode 105 of the Off the Record podcast.
Hello.
You right?
Is it definitely 105?
I don't know. Should we just start again? It's episode 1 of the Off the Record podcast. It's me, Lawrence James, and Danny James in the building. No Mr. Hartley Riddock.
No.
He just decided he can't do it, but congratulations.
Yeah.
It happened.
It did.
We were on the show, weren't we?
We survived.
We survived. Not only did we survive, we absolutely tore the dance floor. We tore the dance floor up. We went back to back to back.
I don't remember. I was very drunk.
Yeah. First of all, congratulations to Mr. and Mrs. Hartley, yes.
Yep.
Katie and Jamie, they are officially married. And yeah, the whole team was there. It was a good do. There's a lot of espresso martinis. There's a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
There was the band, by the way.
Oof.
Oh my Lord.
Oof.
This band was basically playing like house classics, UK garage classics.
Yeah.
Bit of throwback R&B, bit of Justin Timberlake, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
They were on for ages as well.
It felt like it, yeah.
Yeah. I think we had Blakey DJing for a bit, and then we got to that point of pissed where we were like, I've got my USB.
Yeah. I'll go on now.
We just went back to back. Shout out to Livsy who came through as well.
Yep.
Old Crossfader legend. And yeah, we threw down, didn't we? You lasted longer than I did.
Yeah, I did. Surprisingly, that never happens. But yeah.
So yeah, congratulations. We made it, and yeah, it's take a man now, Jamie. He can't sing single ladies anymore. It's illegal. Right, we're going to start off. By the way, it is coming home. It's still coming home. We are through to the next round of the Euros.
Yep.
It's been the worst football I've ever seen in my life.
Awful.
As an England fan.
Yep.
I think that France, if you're French as well, you've also been not great. I think there's only Spain, Germany, Austria, shout out Austria, Georgia, that have been decent. But we're through. We're playing Slovakia on Sunday at 5 o'clock.
Right.
Let's hope it gets better, because
I'm not going to remember that.
honestly.
But yeah.
So I was DJing at the fan place.
Yep.
And you think, oh yeah, great, yeah, you get paid to watch England, mate. It's been a tough watch.
Yeah.
It was a long 3 hours. So yeah, let's hope for more. It's coming home still. I'm going to get stuck into. We're going to get stuck into what makes DJ clips go viral, how you can use your content to get more gigs, to get more followers, but we're specifically focusing on content that gets you views, gets you traction, and we're going to sort of dissect some of the viral clips that have gone viral in the DJ world over the last few weeks, and there's so many different ways of doing it. There's people who are unreal at editing, who have green screen and loads of stuff going on, and there's a guy in his robe playing garage music. So we've got everything in between. If you are listening to this now, after we've played it, if you are listening, I urge you to go and watch it live, because we're going to be playing some of the clips. I'm going to describe them to you, but if you can go to YouTube, or if you're on Spotify, you can just watch the video version on Spotify, because we're going to be showing some video clips. We're going to be dissecting them and giving you some literally like step-by-step tips, advice, like what hooks to use, what captions, topics, etc. to make your clips go viral. Before we get to that, I've had an email through from Liv, who, if you ever email Crossfader, you get Liv. She's an unbelievable character. And we're trying to get her to start her own podcast.
Yeah, she needs one. She does. She really needs one.
Yeah. So, so if you've ever emailed us, you would have spoke to Liv. And Liv is incredible because she does everything she can to help every person in the world. Like loads of you ask loads of questions, and there isn't one that goes unanswered ever. So there's this great email from Grant Wilson, and basically he's been asking Liv like what controller should he buy. Liv's been giving him some advice. He was going to go for the RX3, decided to go for a Flex 10. So he followed up saying, "Thanks for the advice. I've gone with a Flex 10." Anyway, big news for me. Finally playing my first gig in front of people next weekend. Let's go.
Hello.
Let's go.
That's good.
This is a private party. You're right, Liv. This is a private party, not a club, but it's quite a big deal for me. I've been loving my learning journey, making a few mixes for Mixcloud, and generally growing my confidence with my understanding of dance music, applying that to my mixing. But playing in front of people is a whole different ball game. It is. And the people at this party are very dance music savvy. That makes it easier for me because I love this style of house, but it also brings a bit of pressure to succeed and play well for them. I know it will all be okay, but I'm excited and terrified at the same time. In a really nice turn of fortune, one of the DJs playing after me is a Sydney DJ icon whose party I was at when I had the epiphany that I wanted to start DJing. Imagine that, your first gig and like your DJ heroes there.
Yeah, that's sick.
Mad that.
Yeah.
Once met Jazzy Jeff in a toilet. I've told that story now. Crossfader has played a role in my journey, so I hope to make you all proud.
Oh, you've made me proud.
I'm not crying twice in a week. I was crying at Jamie's wedding. All right. So Liv replied saying, "Hi, Grant. Thanks so much for this." And this is what I mean by when you email us, you will get like genuine response. We literally try and help everyone. I'm not saying that for like a clip of an advertisement or anything like that. Like literally every email tries to get sorted and we try and help you out. So Liv replies, "Hi, Grant. Thank you so much for sharing this with us. Your first gig is a big deal. Playing in front of people for the first time is, of course, nerve-wracking, but the thing you have to remember is that everybody is there to have fun, including you." Great advice, by the way.
Yep.
Come on, Liv.
Nailed it.
So go out and enjoy it. I'm sure you will leave with a big smile and a buzz at the end of the night. We really hope you get a chance to chat with the DJ who inspired your journey. I'm sure it will mean a lot to you both. Please do keep us posted. All the best, Liv. Grant's got back saying, "Thank you so much, Liv." And actually, can you do Australian accents? And that's really, can you say it? And that's actually bloody good advice. Leave it.
Why don't we try it?
Go on then.
Go on, you go first.
No, I can't do it now. Right. Everyone is there for a good time. And really, nearly got cancelled anyway. And really, I'm blessed because I get to play the music I love, not the music I have to play. So it's a perfect situation as I could have ever hoped for in terms of my first gig. So thank you. That's helped me a lot with my nerves and calmed me to stop worrying and just enjoy. Cheers. Thank you, whole Crossfader team.
Perfect.
Love that. So if you ever have any like questions or anything like that, we are here to help. So email Liv, legend that is Liv, will always be on the other end of an email to answer any of your questions. But we
like success story. This is what keeps us going. It's nice to like put stuff out and realize that it's making a difference in other people's lives.
I think so.
Yeah.
So if you got a gig or you're having your first gig, if you've had we've had somewhere people are just like a bit down or have a bit they had the gig that sucked or something like that. Yeah. And you need a bit of help or support. Drop us an email anytime. info@wearecrossfader.co.uk and we'll do our best to help you out. We are going to add to playlist later, and we're going to give you some absolute bangers. I've got some bangers ready for you. But I was browsing around, and any time that we are making DJ content, I love to get inspiration. And there's only many ways you can do it, but the main way is scrolling Instagram, scrolling TikTok, scrolling YouTube, looking for things that inspire you, things that make you laugh, things that you're like, oh my God, how did he do that? Trends that are popping off at the minute, trending songs or things like that. And this is for content. Now, I want to sort of separate sort of content from just there's content making for purpose, and then there's just content making for the sake of it.
Yeah.
The biggest thing we've talked about time and time again with content is obviously like staying consistent with it. But what happens if you're making content and nothing's popping? There might just be some like tools and techniques that happen on social media that you might not be aware of. If you're not posting all the time, you won't pick up on the little intricacies. You might not be up to date on like trends or how long a clip should be, what to put in a caption, what to put on a screen. So I've got like 5 examples to show you. And like I say, if you are listening to this, you might want to pause and go watch it on YouTube or just watch it in the Spotify app, because we're going to play sort of 5 clips that have gone viral this week. And by the way, we've just tested this, so if you are watching live, hello everyone watching live on YouTube and Facebook, hopefully this sound is fine. We've tested it a few times and it sounds okay.
You have to tell us in the comments.
If you're getting feedback or anything like that, just scream at us and we'll sort it out. But we're going to play you 5 clips, and these are all sort of totally different ways, because I know there's so many different types of DJs, all from you might have just got your first Flex 4, or to you might be 60 years old with vinyl, trying to figure out how to make content. I've tried to pick different areas of what people can do, and they all relate to something different. So posting content's fine, but you need to have a purpose, right? Am I trying to build an audience? Is this just a hobby and I want to express and build a community? Am I trying to get, brand deals as well as my DJ money? Or, do I just enjoy doing it? So have you got the first clip?
I do.
We'll play the first clip and then we'll talk about it.
Let's go.
Yes, Garage Crew. Got a fairly early garage tune here. It's Hard Drive Deep Inside. Very well-known tune from the early part of the scene. And this is a test press on Sound of Ministry, which was Ministry of Sound's label. And that's pretty cool. And that's it really.
I love the dressing of the Rose guy.
So.
Yeah.
Just let us know in the chat if that sounded okay to you guys, by the way. With fingers crossed it is. Is that sounding all right?
Yeah, sound and video perfect.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Thanks, Jamie, wherever you are, for sorting it out.
See you. Thank you.
Right, the reason I picked this guy is called Fish 56 Octagon. You might have seen him. He's been all over the place. He was at Park Life when we were there playing a DJ set. He's at Glastonbury, for God's sake. So the reason I picked this up is because I know that content is quite hard if you're not used to it. Even us who make a lot of content, just to sort of think of the next thing to do.
Yeah.
It's a perfect example of this is kind of your warts and all content. He's not got a $5,000 camera. I mean, iPhones are expensive nowadays, but you know what I mean? He's not gone out and bought. He's not a videographer. He's not got a green screen or lights or anything like that.
It's just raw.
This is somebody who loves music.
Yep.
Isn't expecting to get anything. He's just posting. He's in a robe, which might be, funny or not funny or whatever. And so he's basically in a robe and he's going through his vinyl collection. He's explaining a bit of history around the vinyl and he's playing it and he's just dancing to it.
Yeah.
And like that, everybody can do that.
Yeah.
Literally everybody. If it's not, you don't have to be vinyl. Obviously, if you don't have vinyl, it can be, just playing on your Flex 4 or your DDJ 200. But playing music you love, explaining it, and what all that does is build a community of people that like the music.
Yeah, absolutely.
So he built a fan base of fans that like that music.
Yeah.
So it's not like he's probably got gigs at Glastonbury Park Life and stuff. It's not like you're going to go there and watch him, do looping and scratching and spin backs. You're there because you like the music he plays on his page.
Yeah, it's great.
And it can't run out of content ideas.
Nah, it's impossible. Like, it's literally endless. And what I love so much about this is that, like, a year ago, this guy didn't exist in this world. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was just probably a DJ at home, just doing his thing. And then he thought one day, he's like, oh, fuck it, I'm going to film it. And, look what he's done in, not even a year. Like, this has got to be 6 months. Like, maybe a little bit longer, but it's definitely not a year yet. But that is, it's just so good at, just putting yourself out there. Yeah. That's all he's done.
Yeah. So, what I'd say, all I'd say is, with this type of content, there's no thrills. There's no little insider tips I can give you on the content. What separates this from him is he's posting every day, and what's good about it is because he's just picking a track a day, and he has lately switched up his content a little bit. He's doing a little bit of different stuff. But what got him there is just playing a track a day from underground, from break beats, from garage, from house, talking about it. And then every time you're scrolling, it's a bit of nostalgia for you. You might have forgot about that tune. You might have not heard it in years. Yeah. And then there's a little bit of history because, he's into it.
Yeah.
And it's just very easy to then be like, oh, just get invested in him as a person. It's quite funny. It's quite quirky.
Yeah.
He was eating Weetabix on one of them.
Dry Weetabix.
Super weird.
We've all seen that.
But yeah, Fish 56 Octagon is his handle. Go and have a look if you don't know him already. But that's the first kind of content you can be making, just around the music that you love. Set up a camera in front of your decks, give us a bit of history about the music or what a reason it's personal to you. Yeah. Play the track, put the title of the track on it, and then in the caption, you can do something like, where was you the first time you heard this? What does this song mean to you? Or something like that, and get some engagement going in the comments. Yeah. Super easy. Fish 56 Octagon. Go and follow him. He's great. Play the next one.
Let's go.
This guy. It slaps that, doesn't it? Yeah. So this totally sort of the opposite, which is why I wanted it to go second. So the total flip side of this is obviously super in trend, and it's basically so the headline of this is a guy. It says flipping classic rock songs into house bangers. Yeah. Part 1. There's a guy in his kitchen. He's just got a RX3 or an RX2, and it's basically just done a mashup of a rock tune with a house tune, and then what happens with that is that audio then gets picked up by whoever's listening to it, and they can then make reels out of it. So that's popped off, gone viral. It's done nearly 1 million views, I think. And what's good about it is, first of all, it's quite a short clip, about 15-20 seconds. So that's one of the first things I want to point out with this kind of content, is to make it quick, because it's basically about the audio. It's basically creating mashups for the platform. But the headline makes it so. A lot of people scroll Instagram not with the music on, so you need to have a headline on the content. This says flipping classic house rock songs into house bangers, part 1, which is a big thing, like part 1, because then if I like that, I'm going to go on his page and look at
more.
Part 2, part 3. And then it also allows you to build out series of content like this.
Yeah, for sure.
Another thing, if you're not watching, he's got some effects on it. So he's got a green screen and he's got like classic, like American, like rock. He's got like Harleys and stuff in the background, like proper like American, like rock behind him. You don't have to do that. But, if you want to experiment with video editing, I recommend using CapCut. It's super easy. You can literally just press like cut out on CapCut and it will remove you, and then you can like drop it in a different background if you want to get super like techie on editing. But it's a great contrast from the first type of clip. If you are interested in this type of content, definitely like a lot of like a young generation will be into this, like fast paced, loads of graphics. You're into editing, like this is kind of like stuff that we would kind of do. But again, it builds into like a series. Like part 1, it's like, okay, building a series. Let me go and have a look at his content. And you can build on more of that, can't you?
Yep.
100%. So yeah, this guy's called Music by Moonlight. And that is the second example. Do you want to play example number 3?
Yep.
Je le savais très bien.
So the title of this is Afro House, but it's dark. And I love that caption because it like gets you in. Like, again, if people are scrolling, not listening to, with the sound on, if you're into Afro House, it stops you instantly, right?
Yeah.
But then it's like a contradictory statement. It's like Afro House, which is like, big, anthemic, uplifting. But then but it's dark. So he's put his own spin on it. He's created like a bit of an edit around it. And then he's kind of gone for that kind of like, kind of grungy club dark. He's got like a green light behind him. There's like lights behind him. And then he's got like a countdown, which is great.
Yeah.
Builds anticipation. If you're doing 15-second clips, like one of the biggest metrics on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook Reels is watch time.
Yeah.
So if you can put if you're building up to a drop, it's like 10 seconds in. If you're doing a countdown, I'm going to wait for it.
Yeah.
It's just like human nature, innit?
For sure, yeah.
It's a great little tip. And again, keeping that reel to like, 10, 15 seconds, because essentially it's just about the kind of, as soon as like the drop's in, few seconds of it, and then that's what will help your watch time. And again, the sound can then get picked up by other people on the platform and get used in their own experiments.
Yeah.
But yeah, kind of like, again, just using music that you love, and it'll also position yourself in like, okay, I'm playing Afro House. That's the kind of music that you're playing, and the platform itself like will know that you have an Afro House audience. So then the next time you upload, it'll get shown to that audience as well. So yeah. Should we go to the next one?
Yeah, I like that.
So that one. So this is a page. This is called housemusic.us. But you can easily use it for like your own. If you've got a gig, right? So you're playing out. You can just use it as B-roll if you want. But if you take some video of you DJing out, you can basically become a provider, like we do with Add to Playlist. You can become a provider of music, and this content could not be more easy because you're basically just supplying people every day with a new track. So, DJs, we spend hours and hours on SoundCloud trying to get edits on Bandcamp. We've got loads and loads of music that we play like we do on Add to Playlist. If you're the title of this, it says Day 19 of Finding House Bangers so you don't have to.
Yeah, I have to keep seeing a few of these.
Yeah.
Good.
It's a great thing because you can't ever run out of content. You're never going to stop looking for music.
Oh yeah.
So it literally positions yourself as an authority of like music. If you choose house, for example, by the time you get onto like day 30, people are sticking around for the daily house. Any time we have posted a mix, and if you post content regularly, what's the first question people ask in the comments? What's the track ID? So if you could provide people with a platform to find and discover music you love, not only that, if you're videoing yourself DJing out, it gives you that authority to be like, I know about house music. I know what I'm into. Come and follow me because every day you're gonna be finding new bangers, and then DJs will follow you as well. Yeah, because we're lazy. If I can follow a page that just plays all, I'm on a email list and stuff. There's I've got like one guy. I've shared him out on a podcast before. It's called Hits District, and every Friday in an email, it just drops like 20 tracks from SoundCloud, and usually all bangers.
Nice.
And I'm like, it's easy. Yeah. How easy is that?
Job done.
So it's such an easy thing. You put the track, he's put the track ID on the reel as well, which is super important. And then in the captions, you can put in the track ID. You can put like the link to the track or something like that. And again, it's just easy content. You don't have to like think about, right, I've got to set up, I've got to practice this transition. Is this mashup in key? All this kind of stuff. Because you can just reel off track after track. So yeah, I really like that one. We've got two more.
We've got one more.
One more. Is it one more? Okay.
Now somebody, anybody, everybody scream!
So this one's similar to what you'll find on our channel. So it's quite instructional. So basically, this is shout out to DJ M Pulsive. He's basically doing a handheld video. Doing this with one hand, by the way. Yeah. Fair play.
Nice.
So he's got his camera in one hand, and he's doing a transition here. So he's looping a vocal part, hitting a trans effect.
Yep.
And then dropping in Black Eyed Peas into a techno edit, all with one hand, so impressive. But the important thing is the caption says rate this transition, so it's giving engagement straight away. Yeah. So you're wanting to give your opinion to it, and especially DJs, we love an opinion. we love to talk and we love to rate stuff. So it can again give you a little bit of authority. It can give you that kind of like educational standpoint of like teaching how it's done and showing that you're great at skills and you're skillful as a DJ for one. So it gives you a bit of authority. Yeah. So if clubs are coming in and looking at this, I know that this guy can DJ. Like I don't need to see anything else. I know this guy can DJ off of a 15-second, 20-second clip. Yeah. Again, building this into like a bit of a series, you can do different transitions. It gives you that like freedom to go and experiment, doesn't it? Yeah. With transitions and mixes and looping and scratching, and then it gives you that engagement to build a community of DJs, of people that like this kind of thing. You have a conversation in the chat, somebody will be like, oh, it's not in key or something. You just have a conversation, oh yeah, sorry, I'll do that next time. Or here it is. But again, I think the important thing, and also there's a little side tip on Instagram. When you go to post a reel now, there's a little poll tag at the bottom. Says, little poll, it says vote, and you can add a little poll in there. Instagram love that because it's more engagement on platform. So if you can say rate this out of 4, rate this out of 5, rate this out of 10, you can do 1 to 3, 3 to 6. You know what I mean? In the poll, and you can like rate one. Oh, knocked my bottle over. So again, for more technical DJs, this might be where you want to go. Yeah. And this has got like 82 comments. It's got 6,000 likes. It's probably got about 100,000 views. So again, that is sort of 5 very different ways that you can sort of make DJ content. It depends what kind of DJ you are. And I think we've kind of covered a lot of different areas there. Yeah. But I think the main thing is you've got to stay consistent with it, haven't you? For sure. Find your lane and stick with it. Yeah. But there's a lot of like, it goes very from like that first one we showed where you can just put a camera up, have a chat, play some music. Yeah. Or you can have a green screen with loads of edits and you're creating mashups and stuff like that. Or you can be creating transitions and experimenting that way. I think it's like leaning into what sort of DJ you are, into like, you know, that fish guy, like it's so like real. There's no like fronting on. He's not like putting a front on to show like he's this sort of DJ. It's just keeping it as he is. This is what it is, bro. Yeah, I like it. What it is. So yeah, I think go and watch his back. Go and have a look through the clips. Go and follow the DJs we just shouted out. But hopefully this will give you some insight into making DJ content. And again, it's like, I think that you need to have a goal with DJ content because it's not easy to keep up. And the guys that blow up are posting every day, right? It's not easy. But if you've got a purpose and you've got a reason for doing it, then you'll be able to stick consistent with it. And you got to like really like love what you're doing. You know, there's a lot of guys blowing up like shout out like DJ Flex, our mate DJ Flex. If you might be a DJ who's playing out open format every night, and you're not really like into, you know, all kind of music.
Yeah.
What you can do with your socials is really focus on your niche and start posting around that every day using a different mixture of like this kind of these kind of tips and stuff. But I think that, you know, we've got How to Get Gigs course as well, which will give you a roadmap. So if you want to check that out at wearecrossfader.co.uk, How to Get Gigs course, it gives you like a roadmap. So it sets out your goals, gives you like a year plan, like a week plan, a month plan, a year plan, and beyond that. And it also gives you like the content tips, ideas, gives you ideas how to film, how to set up, how to network, how to promote yourself.
Yeah.
So if you want a bit more info on that, just go to wearecrossfader.co.uk, check out the How to Get Gigs course. Right. Speaking of music, are we ready for some bangers?
We're ready.
Right, we're going to play Add to Playlist. It's my turn now. Every week we give you some. We search through search through SoundCloud, to give you some bangers. I'm going to play a few. I've got quite a few today. We'll just roll with it. You can never have too many, can you?
Oh no.
We're going to go with it. If you've got any questions, by the way, about the content, about what content should you be making, how much should you be posting, what kind of content are you guys making live, put them in the chat now. Danny can favourite them.
Yep.
And then after the game, if there's any good questions, we'll get to the questions at the end of the podcast. Before we get into the game, it is our summer sale. So speaking of the How to Get Gigs course, it is now 35% off all DJ courses up until the 8th of July. So it is our summer sale. It is the second biggest sale we do apart from Black Friday. So it is a big sale discount. This won't be discounted again this heavily till like Black Friday. So it's 35% off all of our individual DJ courses, which weighs up to 26 right now. House, techno, hip hop, transitions, open format, scratching, how to get gigs, music management, Reiko Box, Serato, any more?
Everything. All of it.
So it is 35% off right now. Go to wearecrossfader.co.uk and yeah, you can get any course for 35% off. I'll stop saying 35% off and we'll get into the game. Right. First track, I'm going to get us pumped at some 1, 3, 4.
Oh, Jesus.
You up for it? Let me
First
just make
one,
sure
let's
it plays.
go.
First one, let's go. Yeah. No, I'm going to leave the long build. I'm going to leave the long build up on this as well.
Here we go.
Oh, my hand's going.
Oh, yes.
It's a pumpy one, that, isn't it?
I was hoping it'd do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what it reminds me of straight away? Is the whole, like, A-track, duck sauce. It's like a
Ooh,
loop
yeah.
sample, but it's like...
It kind of feels really old, but really new.
It's just driving.
It's just pumpy, isn't
I
it?
like this. Yeah, this is 100%. Is that my tick?
Yeah. That is Airwolf Paradise.
Yes.
The song is called Thrill Me. All of these tracks will be on Discord, as we say every week. All the track lists will be in our Discord. Just search Crossfader Discord on Google and you'll find it. We will get a page done for you next week because I know people struggle to find it, but we'll put a link in the YouTube description as well. So yeah, that is a good description. That duck sauce.
Yeah, just
A-track.
like sort of like French house vibes,
French
but like
house.
brought modern. It's like you know, like Daft Punk is like it's just simple loops in it, but it's just it's got it.
Yeah.
Whereas that I feel like that's like the Armin van Helden A-track duck sauce.
And I like what you said about the drop is really satisfying because with that long a build up, it can ruin it so easy by maybe making it minimal,
overcomplicating it, can just ruin it.
Essentially, the drop is just a kick drum.
Yeah,
that's all it was because it's so high energy.
Yeah,
I love that. I listened to it today. I was like, yes, let's go.
Like
right, a little different vibe. This has got again a long build up. I don't mind it. We're bringing the Afro house. I'm banging to Afro house now.
Yeah,
we're bringing.
I love it so much.
We're bringing it. This has got a long build up as well.
Someone's asking for IDs already. Discord is where they will all
that
be.
Is Airwolf Paradise, Thrill Me, but Discord has them all. By the way, Discord has a whole add to playlist. Track list
all the history of them all.
From them all. So get in our Discord. Yeah, cool. Right, next one. Different vibes. do love how long you've got with Afro House just to like not do anything.
Oh,
So
you know what I love about this genre is it's so chill but so much energy at the same time.
yeah.
Like,
you're never going to be surprised by the drop, are you?
nah,
you know
what it's going to be.
Yeah. Oh,
I think what it is as well is like it can fit so many scenarios. Like you could hear this at like a busy
beach,
bar
yeah.
or a beach, but then if you played it in a club, it's still going off.
yeah. Ooh. Oh, that big massive chord.
Yeah, I like that. Nice, yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
I'll have me a bit
So
of
that is
that.
I Follow Rivers. I love I Follow Rivers. Like,
Yeah.
I get an edit every year, and I just love the vocal.
Yeah.
I Follow Rivers. That is a Jean Philippe. I mean, Jean Philippe. That is a Afro House producer name in it. To the Moon edit. Yeah, I love the Afro House. Yeah, like you say, you can play. I like it's such a big build up, and you know what's coming, but it's so like satisfying.
Yeah.
In it when it drops. Let's go a little bit different. This is a classic that's been reworked.
Oh,
Yeah,
instantly.
yeah. Skip it a bit.
Got the vocal.
It has. Has it? One part has, I think.
I'm waiting for it to come in.
I don't know if it has. Let's have a look. I don't think it has.
I hope it's got that original synth in. Real electro house. Oh, yes.
Yeah. Doesn't need much doing, does it?
It's like a redrum.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Just a redrum.
That's perfect.
And
Like,
again,
that's brought it up to
I
date.
think so, yeah.
I like
You're playing that anyway. It's got a great. If you want to throw a mashup over there, you do
Yeah.
it. You do it.
That's
There's
great.
a lot of space for it in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Don't think it does. Does it do much? I don't think the vocal is.
Nice. I really like that.
Like that.
Yeah. I really like that.
Yeah,
I'd play
going
that.
in Electro House.
Yeah.
Electro House folder. Original Electro House, isn't it? Original.
That's one of like the best synth lines in dance music.
So good, isn't
Like
it?
for me, that's up there with like Insomnia.
Oh,
and,
yeah?
like Show Me Love
yeah.
for melodies. It's fucking sick.
You know what? We'll keep it throwback
Yeah.
club obvious, but this one does take a turn. Let's go.
The man cried out, the girls cried out, the man cried out, the girls cried out, the man cried out. Oh no. The man cried out, the girls cried out.
Ooh,
the man
transition.
cried out, the girls cried out, the man cried out. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no,
I think I know what it's going to be like.
You don't.
Why the fuck you standing there?
Oh. Yes, I was wrong.
Oh, yeah. I'm wheeling it. Woo.
Yeah, that's it.
Sick, that,
I thought it was just going to be a
Yeah.
sort of more jump up vibe.
I thought, yeah, I knew you thought it would. And that's why I played it, because when I
Yeah.
listened to it, I thought, that is,
Yeah, it's like a dark jungle.
This is jungle, yeah.
Yeah, I like
That
that.
is jungle. That is Hedgewell Roll, Cenoia dub. Can't pronounce Senoy.
Sorry if we butchered that.
Track list in Discord. Yeah, that's like 170 BPM jungle.
Yep.
bad boy.
Nice.
Let's go. You know what? Let's keep it similar theme with like classic.
Yeah.
Where do I? Oh, it's such a long build up. Let's play it from here.
Okay, let's go. Oh.
I might have missed the bit you need to hear. So. Oh yeah.
Oh, hello.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, a bit darker. Woo! Dead mouse a bit of you though, isn't it?
It is, but I love the original too much. Oh, that's all right. Yeah, it's still not touching the original for me, but it's good.
What genre? What genre are you going with this?
I don't know. Like some people would argue it's techno.
It's 127, but it is techno, you know.
It's the bass line.
Dark
I don't
techno.
know. Techno's a tricky one.
It is.
People,
It is.
People get the back up about it.
Yeah. I would put this like underground house. Like I don't know. Like
Yeah.
there is like in the middle there is a breakdown of like the riff and stuff.
Yeah.
That's got the vocal in it.
Yeah. Do you know who had a sick remix of that last year? Was Jaws. You remember Jaws? Who did the bass house?
Really?
It
Oh
was like
yeah,
a dubstep
yeah.
remix. It was so good.
Yeah.
That's a hard track to remix as well. Like you know when something's that good as a track by itself, it's like
recognisable.
you've got to be brave to tackle that. Like
Big time. Let's do two more. Yeah, we're having a good time.
again, another week, another organ.
I saw it. I thought of you when I saw this one.
It's George Smith.
It is.
Yeah, great voice. Oh,
I can listen to this to put me to sleep.
Yeah.
Or at 6 a.m. at a club.
do you know what I'd say about this? Like, personally, I just make it a bit slower. I think it might be a bit too quick.
think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if it was a bit slower, it'd be a bit more like... You know what we said the other week about slinking into a club? I feel like it's one of those. It's like, if it was a bit slower, I'd just like slink in. But...
It's very UK, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's nice, though.
Yeah, it's all like that.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is nice.
I'm a fan.
I think if you play it at 128, like everyone would be like, "Yeah, sound."
What is it originally?
That's
126.
126. Put it down to 127. See
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
What's that at now?
that's 127. That.
All right.
No. You're slinking, aren't you?
I'm slinking. I'm getting a bit loose. It's like WD-40 to my joints. I'm like, oof.
I'll let you pick the last one. I've got
All right.
I've got a Busta Rhymes edit or a Billie Eilish edit.
Ooh, Billie Eilish.
Billie Eilish. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is the new track, so any open format DJs, this is like the big song, right?
Okay.
I think you were made for me. Somebody write down the recipe. Been trying hard not to.
YouTube will probably kill us for playing this.
Oh well, we'll just talk over it.
I'll run a shower for you like you want. Clothes on the counter for you, try it on.
Gets a bit livelier.
Is it?
I'll help you take 'em off.
Deep house vibes.
Yeah, definitely.
I could eat that girl for lunch as she dances on the
Nice some chords there.
Yeah.
be the one. I could never get enough.
That's okay.
It's nice.
Yeah.
You played it warm up. You played it
Yeah.
at a bar at 8 p.m.
Yeah.
You know, bit of brunch.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Nice. That's okay.
Get it off. I'll play you the Busta Rhymes one quickly.
Yeah.
Ready?
Go on. Play that one.
This is a bit lively.
Hello. It's throwing me off. I'm thinking about the original vocal. Oh, hello. I mean, yeah, it's tech house vibes.
Yeah. Little tribally. This is in my tribal. Like I've got like a little tribal boiler room.
This person
Folder.
gets the idea. I'm walking into a club wearing sunglasses. Yeah.
My guy.
Yeah.
My guy.
The vocal's not at the right time though, is it? Compared to the original.
It's not the original, but I mean,
yeah, it works.
You're bopping, aren't you?
Yeah, you're bopping. Do you know, I've just realised as well, as a DJ, you see someone walk into a club with sunglasses, you know they're dancing all night.
Yeah,
it's like,
I love that. I'm
it's like rite of passage, isn't it?
You are ready.
Yeah. You're the person I'm playing to.
It's almost like I'm done with warm up now.
Right, these people are here. Let's crank it.
Let's have a look.
Absolutely.
That was How to Playlist, guys. All the track lists will be in the description in the Discord. Come and join our Discord. There's loads of DJs in there chatting about loads of stuff. Again, just to remind, have you got any questions? Or are we gonna?
We've got a few. There's one pretty good one here
Go on,
that
then.
I'm going to talk about. What equipment would be best used to capture high quality? Oh no,
For TikTok, yeah. Like,
Yeah,
so what does
right,
he need?
sorry,
Yeah,
okay.
so talk about content. Like
capture high quality content and audio
Yes.
for his mixes
Yes.
that he's putting on TikTok and
Of
Instagram.
course, yeah. So there's a few ways you can do it. You can, if you're say you got a Flex 4, right? You can always record the audio. Say you're using Serato or Record Box, you can like record the audio, and then you can piece the audio together in something like CapCut, Final Cut, something like that.
Yeah.
Together. If you want to sort of just directly record from your phone, you can use something called an iRig 2. Yeah. iRig 2.
iRig 2,
There's another one. Can you remember the other one? iRig 2 is the best one.
Is it the Roll and Go mixer?
Roll and Go. No. iRig 2 is your best one.
Yes.
You can basically, it's a little device. It's got a phono output and then a lightning cable. So you plug it into your phone, you get direct audio into it. You can do it that way. That gets the direct audio into the phone, so you can just record your mixes.
Yep.
Or you can do it. What we tend to do is just record the audio into your DJ software, and then just using a bit of editing, just piece together the audio with the file. Then you can add some text and stuff over it in the editing process.
Yeah.
But good question. Once again, guys, it is our 35% off summer sale. It only lasts till the 8th of July, so hurry up. And yeah, 35% off all our courses now. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you again next week.
Thank you.